Good day and welcome to another edition of Your VIDHS, an informative podcast that lets you explore and learn all of the different divisions and departments of the Department of Human Services. My name is Nugent and I'm the Director of Communications for the department. Today's episode is a very special one. I am joined today with the wonderful staff of the Division of Family Assistance Certification Unit, and we are going to be discussing ECAP, a very exciting subject. Let's say hi to our guest. Sitting with me today, I have Nestra Lawrence, Assistant Administrator for DFA. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
I'm also joined by LaToya Quinland-Pemberton. She's an Eligibility Supervisor from the Certification Unit. Good afternoon to you.
Good afternoon.
And last but not least, we have Chandrea Harris. She's an Eligibility Specialist too in the Certification Unit. Good afternoon, ladies. How we doing?
We're doing well.
And we're talking about ECAP. Ms. Lawrence, let's break it down simple for our audience. Give me the acronym for ECAP. Explain what it is for everyone.
So it's the Energy Crisis Assistance Program.
The Energy Crisis Assistance Program. I love it because I go through a lot of energy crisis at home. When I go to the mail pan and I open and I see that WAPA bill, it's a crisis, right? But no, you girls, you ladies, excuse me, are here to do the hard work and help us get through it. I want to talk a little bit about the program, what it consists of. Ms. Pemberton, what does the ECAP process consist of?
The process starts with us, the clients come in, they turn in their bill, and we have to enter it into the system.
My light bill?
Yes.
Okay.
We enter your light bill into the system, and at the end of the day, we print out the listing to send to WAPA, and that's every day we send it to WAPA.
Yes.
When it comes to gas now, the client will come in and request a tank of gas. When they request a tank of gas, we put that in the system, and we print out what's called a notice of decision, and we give it to the client, and they now have to take it to the gas company so they could deliver their gas.
I knew we did gas, but I didn't know that it was done on the same light just as the electricity. You know, we have a lot of residents who's struggling, struggling to pay whether their light bill, but I never thought about those who are struggling with gas. It must be really hard not being able to cook for your family or cook for yourself. So this program is really special. I'm so glad that we have it. Let me ask another quick question. Ms. Lawrence, what responsibility does the client have? Like, what should I, be responsible for once I am entering into the program?
So the client's responsibility is to bring in a bill, the electric bill, every other month. And also for the gas, they can request a tank of gas.
You can request a whole tank of gas?
Yes. Yes.
I need numbers and applications after this. A whole tank of gas? No,
yes.
But it's not a program that we're going to abuse. This is to help people.
That's right.
So you guys have relationship with the gas companies just as you do with the Virgin Islands Water and Power Authority. That's want to ask Ms. Pemberton another question. That is, give me the eligibility requirements. I know that's very important. What do I need to have as a U.S. citizen or a resident?
Okay, as a U.S. citizen or resident, you would have to meet the income requirements. Okay, for a household of one, the income has to be $25,000.
Wow.
For a household of two or more, that's $40,000, and that's the gross income.
That's a gross income,
Yes,
not net.
Not net.
The gross.
Before you
Very
take anything
important to
home.
know. Who is eligible? Who can apply for this program?
Who can apply for this program? You have to be 60 years or older to apply, or 18 with a disability, receiving either disability social security or what's called the AABD, that's Aid to the Blind and Disabled. And once you're receiving either that grant or the social, you can apply for the benefit.
This benefit, is it, Ms. Harris, is cash or what is it? Like, you guys pay a credit to the Power Authority or to the authority on behalf of us or to the gas company? What's a transaction exactly?
The transaction is after we print the list.
Yes.
The list also goes, of course, we have the listing.
Yes.
The listing goes out to pay for payment, and we have up to 3 months to pay a bill.
Excellent.
But we have, with WAPA, we have that communication with WAPA wherein they know not to cut the client's light.
Okay. So the client don't necessarily have to go back to the power company or back to the gas company after they've done the program?
No, because as
Okay.
I said, the listing goes out daily, and WAPA takes that list and now enter it in their system because they know who are the ECAP clients. They also know when it's their turn, the client's turn to pay the bill. They also know when it's ECAP's turn to pay the bill. It's just up to the client to bring in the bill to be paid.
Okay. Okay. That's very good to know. How often can they bring in that bill?
Every other month.
Every other month.
Correct.
And that's where payment, that's where the cycles are.
Yes.
Oh, that's very good too. What's the age limit? Or how old do I have to be in order to enter the what's the age limit for it?
60 years
60
old.
years and up.
That's right.
Okay, that's up. Ms. Harris, let's talk a little bit about what you do at ECAP. Can you tell us a little bit about what your role is?
My role as the eligibility specialist for ECAP is that once I receive the light bill, I input it into the system. And once I do that, depending on the situation as well, I also try to get them reconnected if they were disconnected. So once the listing is complete, then it's printed out and sent to WAPA every day.
Every day. Oh, you guys do that every day. That's good to keep us accountable, to keep them accountable,
Right.
and to keep the clients accountable. How are your clients normally? Are they fairly behavior? Do you have any rowdy ones every now and again? Or?
Every now and again,
Yeah,
but
because it's
I seem to calm them down.
You do?
Yes.
That's good. That's a valuable person to have because I tell you, some of these people that come to human services, you know, they are always on their best behavior.
Correct.
Yeah, but that's excellent. If we weren't there with ECAP, who could these people turn to, you know, to help them with gas, help them with their bills, you know? Or if they don't even qualify for our program. Is there any other alternatives out there?
Of course. So there's the Men and Women's Coalition.
The who?
Men.
There's a men's coalition?
Yeah, there's a Men and Women's Coalition.
We're going to get back to that.
It's on the district, in the district of St. Croix.
They help men who are abused?
Yes, sir.
Really?
They do,
Give me their number after the show.
I will.
Yeah.
And also in the district of St. Croix, there's a Frederickstead Health Center. There's also Mission Outreach in
Yes.
Christiansted.
Yes.
And additionally, Catholic Charities
Okay.
in both districts, and VI Continuum of Care
Okay,
Council
yes.
on Homelessness
Okay,
in the
CO
district of St.
COC.
Thomas.
Oh,
Correct.
on homelessness.
Yeah.
Oh, so
And-
these, what do you get? Vouchers or?
They have
Just like
maybe
us?
like grants,
Yes.
and once there is money,
Yeah.
then they'll be able to assist. Additionally, clients can reach out to WAPA as well, to the Water and Power Authority, to inquire
what, beg
about
them?
payment plans.
So inquire about the payment.
About inquiring about getting a payment plan.
That's good. We love WAPA at the Department of Human Services. They're good partners, and we love everyone that you mentioned. You're watching Your VIDHS. We'll be right back.
How you doing with your little one? Last time we were talking, you were having a hard time getting someone to watch her when you have to work.
Well, I'm good now because I don't have to worry about childcare on weekends. I'm so happy that the Office of Childcare and Regulatory Services at the Department of Human Services is now helping with non-traditional childcare awards.
I can't get that kind of help for my child because first, I don't qualify because of my salary. Second, I just have to work at night.
You sure? I was in the office and I heard them saying essential workers can get childcare assistance regardless of salary.
Are you sure you hear that right?
Yes, essential workers, police, hospital workers, corrections officers can now qualify for help with childcare.
What are you telling me? How could I get more information?
For more information on St. Croix, call 340-772-7147, and on St. Thomas and St. John, call 340-774-0930. This message was brought to you by the Department of Human Services, Office of Child Care and Regulatory Services.
In the wake of recent disasters, to include the public health emergency, many individuals in the territory have faced new health challenges and increased care needs, driving a surge in demand for our services. This unprecedented increase in requests has unfortunately led to unsustainable costs compelling us to make these temporary service adjustments.
DHS is committed to minimizing disruption for our clients through diligent efforts. Looking ahead, DHS is also exploring long-term options. We're considering enrolling eligible members in Medicare Part D for prescription costs. Currently, there are approximately 2,000 members who qualify for both Medicaid and Medicare Part D. This enrollment will reduce drug costs by almost 50%.
These temporary adjustments, though challenging, presents opportunities for improving our services. By reassessing and restructuring, we will develop programs that are more efficient and less prone to fraud and misuse. We are committed to transparency and will keep you informed throughout this process. Thank you for your patience as DHS strives to enhance the quality of life and overall wellness for our dynamic Virgin Islands community. Together, we will navigate these challenges and come back stronger and better.
Ready to stay informed and connected with the Virgin Islands Department of Human Services? Season 2 of Your VIDHS, our official podcast, is here. Join us each month as we bring you the latest updates, inspiring stories, and expert insights on programs and services that impact our community. From healthcare to senior programs, childcare to financial assistance, we've got it all covered. Subscribe and listen wherever you get your podcast or catch the video episodes on our website and social media pages. That's Your VIDHS, your voice, your community, your podcast.
Let me get another follow-up question to Ms. Harris. About how many people are you seeing, like maybe in a week?
In a week?
Yeah, in a week.
Roughly about 20.
What? 20? New applicants?
New research.
Yes. Okay.
Drop-offs.
Yeah. So the program is fairly in swing.
Yes.
And we have a lot of things going on with it.
Can I say how much we get in St. Croix?
You can definitely tell me how much you get in St. Croix.
For a week, we do maybe about 60-40,
60?
between 40 to 60.
Yes. Oh, okay.
Week, yeah.
Then build high in St. Croix, my son.
It is.
Wow. So I'm glad that we're putting that out there. We at the Department of Human Services, we understand human need because we live in this community and we understand that everybody goes through a little bit of hard times. So we're here to help. And if we're not here to help, we will definitely offer you resources or show you where you can go just to get over that little burden that you're going through in that period of your life. You know, everybody goes through it and we're here for you. I want to also ask, what is the maximum amount y'all will pay on a bill?
$400.
$400?
Yes.
That's very good. That's decent. That's a big bill.
That's a big.
I mean, I see some outrageous bills, but that's good because, you know, average rate is a little bit under that for most people, a household of one or a household of two that's eligible. So 400, that's incredible when you really think about it.
That's right.
Yeah, what's the eligibility for this program again? That's amazing. Let me jump over to, now that we've talked about eligibility, let's talk about documentation. What documents do you have to bring in to get this started? Of course, my power bill, right? That's the first one? Ms. Harris, talk to me.
Yes, you absolutely do need that.
Yes.
As a new client coming into ECAP, one of the documents needed is your light bill. You would also need to submit identification, proof of income for all household members over the age of 18.
Yes. Okay, for all household members over the age of 18.
Right.
So if I have kids that's 12, 13, I don't have to put them down.
No,
Okay,
but you
cool.
do have to submit documentations for them as
Like
well.
their birth certificate?
Right,
Okay,
that's correct.
school records.
No school records,
cool.
just birth certificate.
Excellent. Yeah. Good.
Can I add?
Absolutely.
The light bill has to be your most current light bill.
And unpaid.
Unpaid.
And it has to be unpaid,
Correct.
most current light bill. Just one light bill, or you want
Just
the one? An unpaid current light bill. Very important to know. I want to talk a little bit more about is there any expanded versions of this program that you see in any other jurisdictions that you would like to adopt, or are we are we working with the best of what we have right now?
Yes. So there is an additional program that we may roll out sometime throughout the year. Of course, it's dependent on funding.
Yes.
Okay, but when we do, we would, of course, let the public know so they can come and apply.
Excellent. Okay. And then we just want to thank you guys for, helping us out with these situations. I know we can talk about SNAP, we can talk about other subsidies, but when it comes to power, electricity, a lot of people don't know that they could just get help with that right away if they ask for the right resources. Do y'all have any numbers or anything that people could call if they want to find out on St. Croix or St. Thomas?
Sure. So on St. Thomas, they can call 340-774-2399, and you can ask for Miss Harris. She's our ECAP worker on the District of St. Thomas. Yes. And for St. Croix, Miss Pemberton.
You could call Miss Belgrave, and her number is 772-7100, extension 7192.
7192. Excellent. And we put those numbers up for you as well. Ladies, thank you so much for joining us and explaining to our audience the value of the ECAP program, something that is a lifeline to many, and we're going to continue championing it so it continues to help our community. Are there any last words that any of you want to tell our audience today?
Yes, I'd like to tell everyone, to come out, apply. It depends on, of course, the requirements if you're eligible or not. But don't hesitate. Come out and apply.
Yes, I come in tomorrow. No, Miss Quinland-Pemberton.
What Miss Lawrence said.
Excellent. Miss Harris, anything for your clients out there or for the people out there to know?
No, just to piggyback off of Miss Lawrence, just to reiterate that it's an income-based program.
Exactly. Mm-hmm.
Okay, so not everyone would be qualified.
That's right. So don't walk in here with your suit on. That's what you're saying. I want to thank you. I want to thank Miss Lawrence. I want to thank Miss Quinland-Pemberton, and I want to thank Miss Harris from DFA Certification Unit. Thank you so much for sharing this information with us, ladies.
You're welcome.
And thank you for tuning in to another episode of Your VIDHS. My name is Ryan Nugent, and we're out.